It's a cupcake.
I don't know why it's still not loading. It's so goofy.
I don't know. Latest update has fucked it. Fucked it good. Same to you.
So I ate way too much today, but I just don't even care. I'm getting kind of chunky and I'm trying to lose weight, but it's just like, I just had such a long and hard day. I got Chinese food. I got like one of the big combo platters. Not platters, but you know what I'm saying? Like you get like half an order of fried rice. I got fried rice, an egg foo young patty, a single order of mushroom chow mein, and I think I got a small order of white rice. Oh, and you get an egg roll. Because I'm a fatty. Ugh, not proud of myself. Oh, and then I sucked down a bottle of apple cider, because fuck it. It's Friday.
Well, alright then. I have a
Some sort of sandwich.
It's a ham sandwich.
The hell is that on the end?
The crackers?
No, that's crackers. I just saw the top of it, like without the end.
Oh yeah, I just have a whole sleeve of crackers because my other sleeve's gone because I have to keep crackers around because my body hates me.
Oh, that's not a big deal. I thought you had like a giant like kielbasa sausage or something. I was just like, oh, okay then. I mean, who am I to question what you'll eat? I mean, I really honestly. But a woman in a kielbasa sausage doing their own damn time is their own damn business. I'm not exactly sure why women in kielbasa sausages is sexual, but like it is in my world.
I suppose because it's a sort of fleshy colored sausage compared to other ones. And it's bigger and more rigid. I can see it.
Reminded of the porno flick. I didn't order cheese pizza. I ordered sausage pizza. Oh yeah, baby, I got your sausage right here. Okay. Can you try to decide whether she should kill me or not?
I hate you.
It gives me such great joy to annoy you. Don't ask me why.
I hate you mostly because I know those sort of things exist. Where it's just that simple of a fucking setup.
What the hell was I watching that? It was something like that. It made me think of you, and now for the life of me, I can't even remember what the fuck it was. I mean, I actually think the last thing I dealt with that I thought, oh god, Kiki's gotta see this, is the Tumblr image I sent you of the girl being grabbed from behind.
Oh yes, I already put my comments onto that one.
Yes. Oh my god. I just like when I see shit like that now, I just immediately think of you. Like, I know that's terrible, but you've actually instilled in me a certain sense of anatomy.
Yay!
And so now, when I see shit like that, I'm just like, that's not realistic. That's not how that works. Jesus Christ, there's no way you could get spandex to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the Russian chick who just did the cosplay of, not Black Widow, what the hell is it? The sniper chick from Overwatch. Widowmaker?
Yes.
She was talking about how she had to specially make, like, boob pockets in the suit because otherwise it wouldn't work like that. Like, she built a framework basically on the inside of the suit that her tits sit in.
Mm-hmm. That
make it look like her tits are individually pushing on the outside of the suit.
Mm-hmm.
Or through the inside to the outside. Because there's no way to actually do that in real life, like, because it's usually like a shelf, not a... You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. I'm not saying everything has to be perfectly atomically correct. Just when you go out of your way to be ridiculously wrong.
Like when you have the Kanuchi, female ninja, and they've got like one tit, two tit, and then like a complete open valley between them. Like, it doesn't work that way. You can't physically make clothing do that.
I can't imagine, as part of a ninja's daily routine, to stop every 10 minutes and redo your, 10 pounds of boob tape just to maintain that.
I mean, it's, entirely possible, or it's entirely likely that even in, a fantasy world where you have, crazy, powerful female ninjas, it's gonna just be like a shelf of tits, not like
Yeah.
tit valley.
I'm not saying that tit binding isn't a thing or something, just the way it's presented is not how it would work.
Yeah. Like, I'm not even suggesting, like the actual logistical, like, binding them down so they don't bash you in the face when you're jumping from tree to tree.
Oh no, I meant
like,
just covering them with binding in general, using that as your boob coverage, not necessarily holding them down.
Like, the actual physics of building a supportive mythical feudal Japan sports bra, even then you need some pretty, like, unreal materials to get that to work on a girl with tits, bigger than her head.
Mm-hmm.
Which I think is the biggest problem. You get these girls running with, like, G-sized tits and, like, a 28 waist, and you're going, how are you not breaking in half?
Yeah.
Is your spine made of adamantium?
I mean, not that skinny girls can't have big tits.
Yeah.
Naturally or otherwise, just the way it's presented, you're like, she doesn't have any organs, but somehow she has, two
tits.
giant tits on her. And the way it's always portrayed as if it's like sandbags or pudding or something. Like, girls barely feel it, so you gotta get in there.
Like when the guy squeezes, his fingers literally, like, sink in.
Yeah.
Like you're grabbing, like, a bag full of Jell-O. And
I mean, my own tits,
no. Yeah, grab tits. That's not what happens. They it sounds terrible. They resist.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
they're like
your
any
fingers
other.
Don't sink into tits. It's like,
yeah, it's like any other part of your body. It's mostly, but it's fat, muscle, and some tubing and whatnot. Although I am very happy for the first time in, like, I want to say 4 days, I've been able to wear my actual bra.
Well, that's good.
Yes. My rib bruises that I still have no idea how I got finally went away.
Well, okay then.
My facial twitches that I went to the ER for, though, have not.
Well, okay, Eastwood. You feel lucky? Do ya?
Just gonna be sad over here and eat my sandwich.
Sandwich. I had a sandwich for dinner, lunch, whatever. Like, in all honesty, I probably should have just skipped what I just ate, but, like, I ate really light for breakfast, had something right before I went to work, like, just a small, like, burger, and then ate again at, like, 5 o'clock for my lunch hour, quote unquote, and then just slammed a huge, like, dinner. That's what I always do. Like, small, like, super healthy all day. Get home, like, when I get home from work, just slam the most food I can possibly into my throat, or down my throat. That's so funny.
Just imagine you actually slamming it into your throat.
Yeah, I unhinged my jaw. Just,
Hello and welcome to this very late episode 82 of the Super Happy Fun Jabbertron Tea Party Podcast with Kiki and Cupcake. Put the kettle on, grab yourself some crumpets, and enjoy.
Now that we're 10 minutes in already. Hi, Bones.
Hi, KK.
So did you hear about the Target bombing?
Somebody blew up a Target?
No, they blew up a Target bathroom.
What the fuck?
Because they are against transgender rights. So to protect people, they blew up a bathroom.
That doesn't make any sense.
Rational thought doesn't usually come into people who do this sort of...
That's like trying to say you're going to defend children by blowing up an orphanage.
You mean by blowing up hospitals that provide abortions?
Yes.
Because people do that.
I I didn't want to go that far, but yeah.
Yeah.
I got nothing. I didn't even know that happened.
Yeah, well, there's also, not just that, but people, going after women for going in the women's bathrooms because they don't look like women.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, I don't even understand any of this. If you want to use this, like, if you're, whatever you're feeling, you want to use the bathroom, be my fucking guest. I don't give a shit.
I mean, we all have gender-neutral bathrooms in our own fucking home. How are we unable to do this in society?
I don't know, honestly.
Well.
Like, you don't even have to have fucking gender-neutral bathrooms. Who gives a flying fuck?
Mm-hmm. It's still a bathroom.
Like, I don't even understand what the issue is. Like, it's a societal norm, definitely. But you know what I'm saying? Like, if a woman came into the men's bathroom and said, hey, the women's bathroom is full up, I'm going to use a stall, I wouldn't be like, get the fuck out. I'd be like, okay, have fun.
Mm-hmm.
I'll fall in. I mean, like, that's the whole thing. They're going like, well, what if a man were to go to a women's bathroom? So, what, to use it? Who gives a shit?
Many men already have to go
stalls.
into women's bathroom because that's usually where the baby changing table is.
I'm not even going with that. I'm just saying, like, I don't know. I gotta take a shit and all the stalls are full up in the men's bathroom. I don't know.
Well, I'm saying that people already just kind of go into whatever bathroom's available based on what they need to do. So why do we suddenly care? Because, of our societal norms, if you're not a cishet, then you're clearly perverted and are going to attack our children.
I got nothing.
Yeah. When the people doing the most damage are the people who are afraid.
I always go back to that damn senator from I don't remember where, who was all going on and on and on about how the gay people were going to do this, this, and this, and it was like they caught him in a bathroom at the Minnesota International Airport sucking some guy's dick through a stall wall. It was like, are you fucking shitting me? And his exact words were, "I gave in to sin. I'm still a good, upstanding Christian man." And it was like, you hypocritical bastards. We caught you with some other dude's schlong in your mouth. Shut the fuck up.
I have eaten one half of my sandwich, for those who are wondering. But, Oregon has, changed its gender system. Non-binary, and so on and so forth are legally recognized genders.
Okay, then. Seems legit. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's sad that we have to do shit like this, but it's a great stepping stone, because when one state does it, others might come forth and do it, and so on and so forth. Which is usually the problem when some state tries to do something that's discriminatory. We worry that other states are going to join suit. Yeah. And usually the law is not legal to have in the first fucking place.
Gosh, they very frequently do they get that shit to stick.
Yeah. It more shows just how much things like race, gender, sexuality, all those sort of things, religion, are very much still issues. Even though people like to tout, nah, we're fine. No, we're not. We're not. Okay, a rich white boy rapes a woman, and he is going to get out hella early from his 6-month sentence, where a black man who was proven not to have raped anyone still served a 6-year sentence.
Well, they don't want to ruin that white boy's future, so he's going to spend 3 months in security fucking halfway house.
Just reading the notes to the judge and responses from other people about that, sickening. How we're worried about ruining this poor boy's life because he had drunken sex. He didn't have drunken sex. He performed rape. He chose to do it, which means, by your own hypocritical standards, he's bound to do it again.
Indeed.
I'm not really angry or anything. I am
No, not at all. You're very calm. I've just pretty much written off society as being completely fucked in the head.
I have moved on to my apple. Did Utah move forward with its porn ban?
What's up?
Did Utah move forward with its porn ban?
I think they tried.
Last I saw, it was a health crisis, so...
Porn bans never work out, though. Like banning porn is not a good idea. Like, we all talk about it, but, like, the reality is, like, Jesus, like, that's not,
I can't tell if it was actually gone through or not.
The non-binding resolution declared porn a public health hazard leading to a broad spectrum of individual public health impacts and societal harms. The resolution doesn't ban porn. It's the legislative equivalent of the figure wag, but it does set for a slew of oversight and unsubstantiated objections to it. According to SAR 9, adult entertainment of any kind increases demand for sex trafficking, prostitution, child sex abuse, and child pornography. Not to mention often serves with children use sex education and shapes their sexual templates. Oh, yes, because porn is so bad compared to telling them that sex is wrong completely.
Well, we don't federally pay for those sort of things anymore, at least. At a federal level.
Yeah, that's until Trump takes office.
I won't be an American anymore, so...
Godspeed to you. Let me know how my spell works out. I hear the tacos are delicious. I mean, like, literally, it's going to be Hillary Clinton versus him, and I have a feeling he's going to win.
It's been sad to be an American pretty much since I've existed as a human being, or as long as America has existed. But holy crap, if we actually go down that route,
oh, believe me, Minnesota's ready for it. We had fucking Jesse Ventura as governor for 8 years, and believe it or not, he actually turned out to be half decent. He wasn't the greatest governor we've ever had.
My phone is ringing.
Huzzah! Someone wishes to speak with the Keeks.
Hey, Mom.
Transmission interrupted. Reconnecting transmission.
Apologies, that was my mom.
Okay.
She's in a different town doing some work right now. So that work pays the rent, so what are we talking about?
We were talking about Donald Trump being our next president.
Ah, okay. So we were still on sad subjects. Well, how many? Because I know he's really the only Republican getting votes. But how is his voter turnout compared to Hillary's? Which, I'm always pissed at the news, but I'm super pissed at the news for the day before our polls open. They call her the presumptive nomination, even though she technically could have been beaten. Which meant our voter turnout was shit. We had record-breaking registration this year.
Yeah.
But, I'm stating very frankly, I'm basing it, this is purely anecdotal, but because every news media outlet out there was pretty much already saying Hillary won, meant our voter turnout was shit, which meant our votes for other things very low, and I haven't actually checked if anything I wanted to go through went through. I'm assuming so, because I didn't hear people shouting outside. No, I won't want to compare their issues. I want to compare their voter turnout. Uh, well, Hillary currently has more super delegates than him. That could probably work in her favor. Hopefully. Unless some bullshit happens, but it's government. Bullshit always happens. But yes, the joke of him becoming president is becoming more and more real every day, and it's horrifying.
Yup.
But that's mostly because Donald Trump is just a horrible person all around.
Well, I don't know. The thing to remember is that basically the people who are running, to me, it just feels like after finding out that they've been family friends forever, like this all feels like a big stage play just to get somebody, one of them, in office. But what do I know? I am but a simple fisher.
You're not even a fisherman.
That's what you think. I'm a fisher of man. Bait and switch, baby. Bait and switch.
Okay. It actually would not take that long to get to Tijuana from my location.
Probably not. What, about 5 hours?
About 7, but that's estimating for traffic. If we took some of the more coastal roads, we'd probably get there faster. Probably about the same amount of time it would take to get to Canada. Let me see. How long would it take to get to Vancouver? Oh no, it would take a little longer to get to Vancouver, okay.
But Vancouver's really nice.
Yeah.
I mean, not that Mexico isn't nice, but
Well, some areas of Mexico aren't nice, but at the
should go
same
live in
time,
the
a lot of our retirees are going to Mexico now, so...
yeah, 'cause you can live a lot better off of your Social Security dollars.
Because, yeah, it's 15 to a dollar, I want to say, right now?
Yeah, something like that.
I mean, I can go always ferry to, like, what is it, San Juan Island or something? There's one of the islands between Washington and Canada that is technically America, and apparently you can just ferry there to Victoria without
Okay.
without much issue of like passports or anything.
Mm.
Not that I wouldn't just get a passport, it's just I'm not planning to leave. This is all joking and funny, but also an actual plan just in case.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know though, I kind of wonder if America could have a revolution. Or if we're just too big for that now.
I don't think it's that we're too big. I think it's basically that everyone's way too lazy.
That's a possibility.
At some point in the last 50 years, people in power realize that it's way more effective to keep people dumb, happy, and fed, for the most part. Like, the majority of America isn't, like, really, really hurting that badly, and so they won't do much unless they're made to suffer.
Well, I mean, some people in the government are kind of forgetting that fed part.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I could always go to Guam. I don't wanna, but I could.
You should go to Puerto Rico.
Should go where?
Puerto Rico. It's an American territory.
True.
And they're going through a default right now, so probably not a good place to be soon, but it was more me making a joke than anything else.
Isn't most of, well, including the island areas of the southern Americas kind of going through a bit of turmoil? Be it financial, political, both. Well, to be fair, I'm not sure about Chile and Argentina.
Yeah, I see. The less I think about society, I think the happier I'll be.
Okay. Stop shoving food in my face.
So, I guess Barack Obama finally endorsed Hillary Clinton.
Yeah. Well, I mean, when you're the sitting president, you're usually required to say yay to your party's presumable elect. I have forgotten words. Wow. that sentence just went. But yeah, he gave her the A-OK. Which, again, I'm not saying Hillary will be a bad president. She's just not who I wanted.
I can't believe I'm going to be voting for Hillary Clinton, but that's what's going to happen. I'm not voting for Trump.
Is it on my side, or is it you? I can barely hear you.
Oh, is my gain turned down? Hang on. 1 second.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh, shit. Oh,
Don't break anything.
yeah, my gain's turned down.
Oh, okay. So it's Cupcake. It's all Cupcake's fault.
There, is that better?
Oh, yes. Yes, it is.
I can turn it down. Hang on.
No, it suddenly went like, and then it fixed itself.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had my gain turned down to about 25% for some reason. I have no idea why, but 25%. So I usually leave it at about 50. Because I think that's enough. It's there. Okay. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Words are just coming out.
Well, I'm just sore all over. I'm not really ready to go back to work tomorrow.
I'm sorry.
It's alright, it's not your fault. I just haven't had more than a day off at any given time for like almost a month and a half. Actually, it's been more than a month and a half now. I'm working on 7 weeks. And I won't have 2 days off again until next weekend, God willing. It's been kind of a ride, not gonna lie. What the hell? And all of a sudden my icons got really big. My desktop. I don't know what happened.
That's weird.
Yeah, they used to be like way teeny tiny. Now they're like, wow. But my resolution is still the same. So I don't know.
Do you
Who
have
am I?
What? Go ahead.
Who am I to question the gods? Now you were saying?
I was going to ask if you had an opinion on the Gawker issue.
What's the Gawker issue?
As in the Gawker network, the news network.
I don't even pay attention to them, so no.
They're filing for bankruptcy because of the settlement that Hulk Hogan got.
Oh, okay. Well, it sucks to be them, I guess.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I don't really have an opinion one way or another because
My opinion is they deserve it. So, not that they deserve help or anything. They deserve what they got. I am on the side of the people who, had their lives destroyed because Gawker refused to take down private information that they didn't need to talk about in the first place. Like, hey, we have this person's sex tape and we're gonna blackmail them. Oh, hey, we know this other person is trans and we're gonna tell everybody before they do. Oh, this other person's gay. We're just gonna tell people they're gay.
Jesus.
Before anybody, wants to do it themselves. It's not like these people sent a statement to Gawker saying, hey, I want to come out through your network. Gawker just went, I've heard this information. I barely have any backing for it. But hey, it's the internet. Let's put it out there.
You tell him, kiddo. You tell him.
Alright, let's make a GoFundMe so we can buy sex tapes and videos of people doing crack.
Works for me.
I'm not saying that they haven't done actual news, but them doing actual news does not excuse the shitty shit they've done. And I will not be sad to see them go, because there's already plenty of other sites where we can get shit we shouldn't really care about from.
Well, I liked, aren't they the ones that did, or that control, the gaming one? I can't even think of the name of it.
Kotaku?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, that's too bad, but I really haven't followed them for a while, so, oh well.
Well, yeah, a couple of their sites are part of my news aggregates, but lately, one, I'm not going to miss them. There's plenty of other sites out there, too, and lately, I'm seeing the same article on every single website. So why am I following all of them?
I don't know.
And sometimes it's me yelling at my computer screen going, that's not even what the statement says. What the fuck are you talking about?
I'm talking about your face. Wow, 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 wow.
My face? Oh no. My face is having salami put in it. Nom, nom.
Delicious salami, huh?
Pardon. I was more bringing it because I was seeing some of my other news sites saying, this is a bad thing or this is a good thing.
Yep.
As my position is clear, I agree with the people who say this is a good thing. But most of the other sites were like, because they broke these important stories, we should let them off. Because we're just gonna ignore all the bad shit they did.
Yeah, I mean, it's never a good thing when a company goes bankrupt. Right?
Yeah.
They also acted in a way that basically put them in a liable position.
They actively put up a mini. This isn't the first time, this is just the first time someone's sued them about it. You put up somebody's personal sex tape and then refused to take it down, and only, I forget what the stipulation was, they stipulated something to him for them to take it down, and when he refused, essentially didn't.
Yeah.
Sounds a lot like... But yes, that is my opinion. Gawker can suck it. I doubt they're gonna go under, but if they do, I'm sorry people lost their jobs, but you should have got your head out of your ass before it came to this.
Well, I think the biggest problem is that none of their sites are, well, none of their networks are particularly well. Their reputations are shit for all of their stuff. But there was a time when some of the tech ones were well respected. Maybe not well respected, but were considered at least truthful. I mean, I've been out of gaming for so long that I don't even pay attention anymore.
Well, I can certainly say it's been a long time since I've read something at Kotaku that I either cared about or didn't already know, so... I mean, I realize you can't always be the first on everything, but a lot of their articles lately aren't really articles. They're usually just a link to someone else and their little blurb about that someone else's article. And if I'm gonna go to an ad-riddled page, I'd rather get something for it.
Yeah, I pretty much just ignore online news now on top of regular news because it's all just kind of become a mass market shitstorm. But probably explains why I'm completely uninformed, but I'm okay with that, I think. As terrible as that is to say.
Well, the beauty of today is that you can consume, or not, what you care about. True, that gives you a filtered view of everything, but media's always been like that. It's what you have access to that dictates what you know. And access to now is, what am I bothering to access, and am I fully aware that it's always truthful?
Mm-hmm. I mean, technically there's bias everywhere, but it's like, I don't know.
Well, it's human ran. It's hard not to be.
I just really haven't been impressed with a lot of the news aggregators out there. Because TV news has turned into a big fucking commercial shitstorm.
The 24-hour news cycle has really fucked over the concept of TV journalism.
Yeah. I don't know how else to... I just don't know what the hell to even say. When I see shit going down, it's just what is this madness?
Well, that's our lives these days, pretty much. What is this madness? And whether or not we think positive or negative is often dependent on who we heard it from. Which is why political ads are such big business nowadays.
Mm-hmm. On the bright side, I did manage to finish Hana Yamata right before he called me up, so that was cool. I got that going for. That's the one about the girls doing the yasukoi dancing.
Yes.
This is really, really cute. Very much in the same vein as KO, and just cute girls doing cute shit and hanging out.
You mean that thing you love to watch? Amazing.
No, never. No, you're talking crazy. I love horror anime. I would never watch cute girls doing cute things. That's sarcasm for everybody out there who actually listens. I've pretty much fallen right into the rut of cute girls doing cute things as my genre of choice. I don't know why either.
It's laid back, but not dumb.
Sounds good.
I mean, there are some cute girls doing cute things out there shows that are terrible because they're too fan servicey or don't actually understand girls that well.
This was not fan servicey, believe it or not. Like, no, I mean, there's an episode at a beach and an episode at the swimming pool for like a little bit, not the entire episode. Just it starts with them talking about it being really hot because it's summertime, and practicing their dancing by the swimming pool so that like when they're done they can cool off.
Well, that's like how they anime law.
Yeah, but like they're not wearing like they're all wearing like one-piece school swimming suits. So there's like no. I mean, it's kind of fan service in the sense if you had a fetish for that, it would be up your alley. But like, they're not. Other than a kind of like a joke about each girl's like breast size, like there's not really a lot going on with the like let's pander to the lowest common denominator. They make like a 30-second joke about how the one girl's got giant tits. They're all wearing towels and they all take their towels off. It's the first time any of them see each other in swimsuits. And the one girl who's like they call like the princess. Like, she's got not giant, but she's got good sized tits compared to because they're 8th graders. I should remember they're 8th graders. They're in the last year of middle school. They're in the second year of middle school and they're gonna be going to high school. Like that kind of was going. These girls are kind of immature for high schoolers, and all of a sudden I realized, no, they're 14-year-olds. They're in middle school. I'm like, oh boy. So that was mostly about them, like them finding something they could do together that was fun, and then there were a few spots where they threw in like a little bit of drama, like the one girl in the club only joins so that they'll have enough people so they can officially form as a club, but she's already got a rock band that she's in. She's a drummer for a band. Very like has this very like K-O undertone, but like in episode 3 they go to a tryout and they don't do well, and so this leads her to basically look at doing the Yasakoi Club more frequently because the other girls in the band because they fail just kind of say we're gonna take a step back. And there's actually like a good like a 10-minute discussion where the other girls in the club are trying to talk to her bandmates to figure out what's happening. And they find out that basically the girls say, well, they're all going to different schools next year, and they didn't do very well in the audition, and so they thought, they'd rather have it as a good memory than as a bad memory, that, they're going to leave it off as they failed instead of looking at it like it was an experience they all got to enjoy, and now they're going to go to high school and maybe do something with a new band. It was just, like, the show didn't have a lot of drama, but there was a little bit mixed in here and there.
Well, that sounds adorable.
It's really, really cute, and the voice actors are all really good. The guy, I don't even know the guy's name, but the guy who plays Supersonico's agent is the voice of the main character's father. And I love him. I don't even know his name, but he's got such a great, like, he's very, like, Richard Epcar, like, deep, manly voice.
Is that all you've been watching lately, or?
That's all I've had time for. Been a lot of working and a lot of sleeping. That actually only took a few days. What did I watch before this? I watched Kami-sama Kiss Season 2, which was okay. Pretty much pandering to a female audience. Cute girl who wants to be a strong, independent woman is fawned on by a bunch of superpowered yokai boys. Basically, think sparkly pretty boy demons that basically are at her beck and call, and so they play that they kind of play that dumb game of I'm an independent woman, but when she gets in trouble, the most sparkliest of the demon boys comes and saves her every time. Kiki doesn't look happy.
Sorry, I was pointed in the directions of an LA Time article about the Californian ballot issue. And I was focusing. It wasn't angry, it was reading, although partially angry, but...
Oh, no problem.
Apparently about 2.5 million ballots still haven't been accounted for.
Oh boy.
I mean, we do have... America in general does have a pretty shitty voting system, as it's not universal.
Yeah.
And it's mostly hand counted. But, which was why recounts take fucking forever. But, it's just, it's weird how nowadays we close the polls, technically, or we stop caring at a media level anyway about how much was voted before even they've all been cast. I know at a certain point it's unlikely for anything to change, but apparently there might be an issue here.
Oh boy.
But as I don't know all of it fully, I will not complain about it until I do. I will continue to sit here and eat salami.
Delicious salami.
Nom.
Yeah, so I watched a couple of kind of cute, fun shows with, a few inconsistencies, but nothing to write home about.
Was
like
the what is it called?
Which one?
The newer one.
I just call it the Yosakoi Dancing Girl Show. I think I never said the name right. The name is the first two letters of the five members' names. So like Yasamata something or other.
Okay.
Because it's Yaya. It's terrible. Yaya. Oh shit. They have really easy to remember names, but I can't remember them. Like they're all short names.
Well, I was just asking if that was the one that I found that I could also watch on Crunchyroll.
I think it is.
Okay.
Hana Yamada, which are Naru, Hana, Yaya, Kami, and Machi. So you have Hana Fountain Stand, Naru, so Ha, Naru for Hana, Ha, Naru Na, Machi Tokawa Ma. Right? You got that right? And so it's Hana the Naru. So they do it in the order that they appear. So it's Hana, Naru, Yaya, Machi. That's not right, because Tommy comes before Machi. Whatever.
Shut up, chair. God damn it.
And then they have their club advisor is basically a Sawako Sensei proxy. Her name is Sari Tokawa. They call her Sally. Or Miss Sally-chan, or Miss Sally Sensei. It'd actually be okay. I would actually be okay if they made a second season of it. It seems really neat.
Oh, there's only one season?
Yeah, it's only 12 episodes long.
Aww.
Nothing wrong with that. We can't all be Love Live with 2 seasons and a movie.
Doesn't Love Live also have a bunch of games?
I think so.
Okay, so there's a manga, the anime, which got a movie. And yes, there are a couple of rhythm games.
Oh boy.
Which I suppose makes sense, because they sing, I guess? Wait. There's homosexual subtext that was removed in the dub version?
What?
Oh, in one of the games.
Oh. I was like, I didn't see any. I mean, okay. Yes.
a couple of the characters, it's implied or hinted that there might be feelings for each other, but it never goes anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Mind you, I've only watched season 1. I have season 2 here on the pile, but I'll probably wait a while and then watch it.
You have so much other anime you have to go through.
I know, shut up.
Oh, the anime Cupcake. Oh, the anime.
You should see my pile, it's disgusting. It is now... So I have enough room for DVDs to stack 2 wide, and they are stacked all the way above my tower, my computer's tower.
Well then.
Yup.
That's a lot of anime.
Indeed it is. Indeed it is.
Do you know what you're gonna watch next?
Nope.
Of course you don't.
Nope. Yup.
Apparently Mitt Romney is not just falling in line behind Trump.
Oh, surprise. There's been a few Republicans who've just been like, yeah, fuck Trump.
Mm-hmm.
I'm shocked that McCain hasn't been, like, vocal.
Hasn't been
always...
actually, yeah, I haven't heard anything from McCain in a while.
They die?
No. Am I just not seeing the media he's speaking out on?
I guess that's possible.
Wait. I'm seeing some John McCain backs Trump, so I'm waiting for it to load, 'cause I'm going to have a sad. Yes, McCain has come out in support of Trump, likely because his Senate seat is about to come up and he doesn't want to dissent against Republican voters.
Okay then.
So, yeah, he's kind of in the vice grip right now.
Yeah, he's got to stay quiet so he can keep his seat in Congress. I love it. I love it when senators decide they're not gonna run for re-election, so they just go completely batshit crazy and just say whatever the fuck they feel like because they don't have to like worry about keeping that seat.
Yeah.
So they get, that's about the time that they actually get rational because they're going, yeah, I don't have to appease anybody anymore. So here's how I actually feel. And it's like, oh, you have human emotions. My God.
How dare you?
I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It's just like, I remember who it was. It was one of the old speakers of the House, like Boehner or something. I can't remember who it was. Like as soon as they fucking left Congress, like they lost their seat and were out of Congress, completely sane. Like the shit they were saying made sense. It was, moderate. Because they didn't have to give a fuck anymore. So they actually started saying what they actually felt about the issues. It was like, oh my God, why didn't you say this shit while you were actually in power? Like, be a fucking force for change, for God's sake.
Anthony Weiner did a lot of that when he lost his seat due to his sex scandal. Essentially went on to talk about how Congress will never work with the president because he's Democratic, because the Republican base as a whole is fucked up and whatnot. Also, random webpage suddenly loaded a video, so mid your statement, somebody says fucking bitch. And I am sorry for those listening to it later. Is Cupcake still with me?
There is no Cupcake. There is only Zool. Sorry, I was reading fan theories about Ginny Weasley from Harry Potter, and I was like, okay then.
What are the fan theories now?
Or not fan theories, but you know what I'm saying. Like, Rocky posted a thing. Ginny Weasley, who lost her best friend in the world when he went to Hogwarts and waited a year to join him, only to find that She had been replaced by Harry Potter and that smart girl who smiled at Ron like he confused her a little bit. Ginny Weasley, who went through her first year alone except for her diary, which was a comfort at first and a horrific terror the rest of the time. Ginny Weasley, who went through horrible, unspeakable things when she was 11 and nobody noticed and or cared. Ginny Weasley, who carried a Horcrux for almost a year and managed to keep her head above water despite the odds being stacked against her. Ginny Weasley, who shouldered past this and was kind to people she thought deserved kindness and sharp-tongued with a ready wand to people she didn't. Ginny Weasley, who was a convenient love interest for Harry Potter at the end of the book series.
I wouldn't say convenient. It looks more convenient in the movies, because they don't do much. It's the movies. And arguably, yes, a bit, but, actually, it's been a while since I read the books. I don't know how their relationship really was before that moment. Other than she liked him because she was a young girl.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
And Harry Potter spent every summer with Ron, so, she saw a lot of him.
Yeah, I mean, there's probably enough subtext to back up their relationship, but I don't remember it well enough to state otherwise, but that's it. It's the canon relationship, so what else? I mean, it's not like Harry beats her or anything.
Yep. It was like I get that it was supposed to be obvious and shit, but I felt like the Ron Weasley Hermione Granger thing was just kind of like, okay, we've been together through thick and thin for the last 7 years, so fuck it, whatever.
I forget the name of the person who played him in the movies, but according to him, he's always felt like they would be divorced later on, because Ron is too up his own ass.
Sounds right.
Yeah. Even though canonically they're still together.
I think it was one of those deals where it was like, you survived the fucking magic holocaust, so I guess nothing else really compares.
I'm loading a news article, and I don't know if I should be angry or not yet.
Oh boy.
So, I don't know why I didn't name his name before when we were talking about him, but we were kind of flippantly talking about it, not really going into it. But Brock Turner, the rapist who is barely having a jail sentence,
Yeah.
may have sent nude images of his victim to his friends.
Oh, that's nice.
Through the app GroupMe, whatever that is, because I'm old and don't know things.
I think it's like Snapchat when you want to send them more than one person.
Mm-hmm.
We're both old together, believe me.
Some witnesses have come forward. Apparently, it's been deleted. The picture itself, chat is still there. So, I don't know, maybe that'll help get the D-bag a longer sentence.
I thought rapists usually got a couple years.
Yeah. I don't know what's the standard in, I forget what state they're in.
California, I thought.
Yeah, is it California?
Yeah, because he's at Stanford.
Okay.
He's in your state, Kiki.
Yeah, I know.
Aren't you happy it's taking place in your backyard? Why can't they send him somewhere nice, just like Rikers Island?
Let's see. California. Rape law. for 3, 6, or 8 years.
So they didn't even get the minimum sentence?
No.
Did they just construe it as not quite rape or something?
I don't know. Apparently the judge was super fucking lenient, and a bunch of character witnesses, i.e. his friends and his father, spoke kindly of him, and the judge thought that the prison system would be too severe for him. Let's ignore that his victim will forever be his victim. Like, from what I'm even seeing of basic California rape-related legislation, he should have, at minimum, gotten the 3.
Mm-hmm.
But considering that there were drug-related allegations, and now there might be, what do they call it? It's essentially passing around her nude image without her consent as well. He should be getting much more of a sentence, and not just a couple of months, and some time on probation, which was also put down as well. Like, he's getting off super clean because heaven forbid we ruin his future.
Yep. Yes, the best superpower of all, money.
Rich white males doing whatever the fuck they want.
Pretty much. Just another day in paradise.
At least the U.S. swim team has banned him for life.
Ooh. Well, they took the appropriate steps, obviously.
I mean, in all rights, that's probably the most they really can do on their end, and kudos for them.
Yeah.
Okay, so apparently prosecution asked for 6 years. But Judge Aaron Perksky?
Okay.
Douchebag said that Turner's age and lack of criminal history made the 6-month jail sentence and probation more appropriate. He apparently also has to register as a sex offender, but, as I have said before on this, that may not turn out to be true because Megan's Law is not perfect.
Okay.
So he's already getting a reduced sentence on top of that. And apparently the father and the Brock Turner, the rapist, sent a letter to the judge in which they blamed his action on alcohol and party culture.
Don't blame me, blame my upbringing.
And apparently the woman who he assaulted has read these letters. I suppose since, I guess prosecution probably saw them as well. That might be why. But the letters failed to exhibit sincere remorse or any responsibility.
How am I not surprised?
People need to know that this way of thinking is dangerous. It's threatening. More than my emotions, it's my safety. Everyone else's safety. It's not just me feeling sad and defeated. It's honest fear. The anger everyone is expressing has so many levels of being hurt and the feeling that fear. Anger is how a lot of us are expressing it, but it comes from a place of pain. It's unacceptable. There is no way you can wiggle out of this. That was her official statement in regards to not only the letters to the judge, but the letters of support that Turner got, which got him a lighter sentence. Because he's pretty much been not taught that this isn't okay. That this is a thing that Daddy will just get him off for if he does it again. I'm just all around upset about it. I'm upset that it happened, that we still live in a society where that's a common thing to happen, and that because he's a white, rich kid, he was able to get off lightly. I mean, kudos for the legal system for believing the case in the first fucking place. But for failing after that. I'm blaming the judge here, not necessarily the prosecution. Okay, let's try to find something happy to talk about. Here, I am going to send you, and we shall discuss this. Pardon, that was weird. This top 15 kawaii and mo girl list.
Oh boy.
Because that's better than talking about rapists. Well, not better, but happier.
Tsukasa, okay.
Oh, yes, she is the adorable, slightly dumb, cute girl from Lucky Star.
Oh god, Fukobuki from Planet Starfish Girl.
Oh, okay.
Haruichi from A-Channel. Cute lolly girl from Quiet, I think. I've never seen A-Channel, it's only in Japanese.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen A-Channel either. But apparently she fails at wearing socks.
What it looks like.
Yeah.
Mariah Kuriyama from Beyond the Boundary.
She's cute as fuck, but so are most of the girls in that anime, so.
Yeah, well, they're all kind of nerdy in their own little way.
Yeah, they're the cute nerd girl who could rip you in half.
Yes, with their blood swords. Chimoko Kuroki from, no matter how you look at it, it's your guys' fault I'm unpopular. Dude, she's actually, like, ridiculously adorable.
Yeah.
Like, you're supposed to believe that she's just super ugly from no sleep, but it's like...
Well, it's also because she's very ugly, and when she tries to make her, traditionally pretty, she goes too extreme, so...
Mm-hmm.
And there is cuteness in that awkwardness, because it's very real and sad.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she makes advancement though. Like by the end of the first year of high school, she's got friends. I mean, doesn't eat by herself anymore. This old line: your comfort zone only grows if you can step out of it every once in a while.
Yeah.
Morgana from Bad Guys: The Labyrinth of Magic. Never seen it. Looks cute. Whatever.
Yeah, I've not seen the show, and what I've seen of gift sets, like, it looks well animated, but I don't want to watch it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Got the girl from the far we saw that day. I can't think of her name. Yokohama.
Yeah, she's fucking adorable. The little ghost girl who will never really grow up because she's dead. My emotions.
Apura Tsushima from Working.
Dude, she is the best. Like, if I could steal her, if she was real, and keep her, that would be the best thing in the world. That's not creepy or anything.
I've never seen Working, but she must be adorable, I guess.
Is there not a dub?
No, they only subbed it.
Oh, well, it's having a third season.
I was really shocked it didn't get a dub, because it seems like it would be a good dub anime, but...
Yeah, that's weird. That show's adorable as fuck, and talks about real issues that people have. in its weird roundabout way.
Maybe that's the problem. I don't want to start nothing. Nunnally from Code Geass. Yes. Super durable, super, no, has very few, bad spots because she basically has been fawned upon her entire life. Since she was, blinded by her mother's tragic and cruel murder.
Oh. Well then, you just want to hug her and tell her everything's okay.
Mm-hmm. She embodies the question of why do bad things happen to good people. The best part about all of it is that basically everything he does in the end is for her.
Aww.
Yes, Kobato Asagawa.
From I Don't Have Many Friends.
Oh, dude, she's fucking adorable.
She looks like it.
She plays being this like demon princess or vampire princess or some shit, but she's near the end of the second season. They go to the middle school that's connected to their high school to go see her, and she's like really quiet, and she's very popular, but she's very like standoffish. She doesn't make friends with people very easily, and she's very aloof and cold. And they're all like super confused because she's always Little Miss Personality when she's hanging out with her brother. She's also the spitting image of her mother.
Oh.
You never actually see her mother, but there's art of her mother. And if you take the red contacts out of her left eye, she basically looks like a small version of her mother.
I was gonna ask if that was natural or if that was costume.
That's costume.
Yeah, but that's I haven't seen this yet, but that's a good showing of how people act depending on who they're around.
Yeah. Hikaru Asahina from The Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya.
You mean the walking doorstep?
Yeah, she is a walk doorstep.
Thank you. No.
She exists to be like fan bait, basically. Well, I mean, so does Haruhi, but Haruhi's like what you actually expect a girl to be like.
Mm-hmm.
Like, not that there's anything wrong with Mikaru, but like the super harsh fangirl that Haruhi represents is a much more realistic character.
Not that people like that don't exist, it's just to the level she is, gods.
I mean, she's basically like regularly sexually assaulted, molested.
Mm-hmm.
They dress her up in weird costumes. It's just very like fan fetish.
She's pretty much a doll that happens to make noise.
Yeah, pretty much actually. And she serves tea while they're in the club room. The adult Mikaru is really interesting. Like after they've all grown up, you don't see a lot of her, but she seems like a way more interesting character than 17-year-old Mikaru.
Okay.
Mio from K-On! Actually, well-written character. Well, they're all well-written.
Mm-hmm.
We get to meet their families, or most of their families. I don't think we ever meet Mugi's family, but we definitely get to meet, you don't actually meet Yui and Ui's mom and dad until the movie.
They talk about them.
Yeah. Well, they're always out on trips. They don't do it. It doesn't show up in the anime. In the manga, they talk about how their mom and dad are always taking trips. Like, they're always on vacation. But in the movie, we actually get to see them home.
Mm-hmm.
And, yeah, like, their parents are really nice. And Mio's mom, I want to say, is in the manga, but not in the anime.
I was going to say, I don't remember seeing her parents.
I know we get to see Ritsu's family.
Well, we see her brother.
Yeah.
And they talk about their dad.
Their parents are more visible in the manga, especially the college manga.
Mm-hmm.
but they're not really. It's some trope with anime that their parents are never visible.
Well, it's less people you have to animate
Yeah.
or get voice actors for. It's kind of at least in the plot, they're not, invisible, because they talk about them
Yeah.
side-handedly,
they have
but
parents.
yeah. And
like,
not
I'm gonna be
and not
dead
the
honest.
cliche, I don't have parents for reasons.
Yui and Ui's mom and dad are fucking adorable. Like, the
Well-
fact that they only show up for, like, 10 minutes in the movie, they're great. They are fucking awesome. Their mom is a hoot. Like, I've read some of the manga where they're interacting with their mother. Dude, she is, like, literally all of the best parts of... I'll put it this way. Yui's mother is a responsible version of Yui. Like, she is goofy. She is, like, high-spirited.
So that's where her sister gets it from then, the responsibility part?
Yeah. Well, see, I'm not sure that her mother isn't responsible because of age. Like, she's lived long enough that she's had to become responsible because
So
she has children. Like, she couldn't be a And you get the feeling that, like, Ui takes after her father and Yui takes after her mother. And we don't see a lot of Dad. Dad's pretty, like, nondescript.
Mm-hmm.
He's also voiced by Richard Epcar, if I remember correctly, which is really hilarious. But I digress. I like it. I like it when their parents are involved in these series because it's great to see where these characters are supposed to be coming from, especially if they're well written. Like, I think it's a certain magical index. You actually, the first time you meet the main guy's parents, everybody's bodies are switched.
Okay.
But later on, you meet him again when everything is fine, and his parents are great, and they're well written and explains a lot of the character because you get to see how their parents act. But I digress. So next we have Mami Tome from Madoka Magica.
Oh, mommy.
I like that there's supposedly a reality where everything got fixed and they're just normal schoolgirls and they all go to school together.
So she's not missing her head?
And she's not and the thing that bit her head off is another girl in their group from apparently the third movie.
Yeah, it's a white-haired girl.
Charlotte, I think, is her name.
Yeah, and her and Mommy in the other universe are actually quite close, but in most universes, she's a witch before they meet her.
Yeah.
Like, Mommy may have known her before, because Mommy seems like the type of girl to take people under their wing. She's a mother figure.
Yes.
Because she has family.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, there was a really interesting essay I just read about Madoka Magica about how Kyuubi made a major mistake goading Madoka into making a wish because she literally had everything she could ever want.
Yeah.
Like her mom works a lot, but her dad's pretty much stay at home.
Mm-hmm.
Her siblings, she's on good terms with her siblings. She talks with her mother. Her mother's home at some point during the week. She sees her mother. Mother's not completely out of the picture.
Yeah, they show that they have a good relationship.
Yeah, they have a good relationship. She lives in a nice house. She wants for nothing. She goes to a really nice private school. She has friends who like her, friends who come around looking for her before the whole magical girl thing starts.
Mm-hmm.
Like they were talking about how that was the biggest, like, in like a scheme of things, the biggest mistake that Kyuubi ever made was goading her into making a wish because she didn't want for anything. So when her actual wish happened, it was like this: I wish no one has to suffer.
Mm-hmm.
It completely, apparently, like the long and short of it is when you look at the long run of the actual like chronology of the series, like it screwed up the whole like system of entropy because of something about pain being the only thing that reduces entropy in the universe and just completely batshit crazy physics-based bullshit.
Mm-hmm. We do it this way because science don't question us.
A wizard did it. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Shizu Murasame from To Love Ru, which I have not seen.
I don't think I have.
I know it's supposed to be really fetishy, but like I don't think it ever got a dub, so I just never bothered.
This generally results in accidental stripping and molestation. I'm not watching this.
I don't have a lot to say on that, I'm sorry.
Apparently she's a ghost girl?
Okay.
I mean, she looks adorable, but considering in one image the girl is holding panties, I'm probably not gonna bother. My patience is wearing well thin with things,
yes.
so.
And then finally we have Makoto Misaka from A Certain Magical Index. She's the railgun.
I haven't even seen the show yet, and I fucking love her.
Oh, dude, she's great.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, dude, she's so awesome. Dude, I have watched the first season of both A Certain Magical Index and A Certain Scientific Railgun. And I shit you not, I love the Railgun series that takes place from her perspective. Because basically, Railgun is the entire first season from her perspective. And it is so fucking, like, her friends are awesome. She has cool friends. Like, not that the guy from Index, like, isn't cool, but, like, they're all, like, super powered fucking heroes. And her powers are just bullshit crazy with the ability to accelerate any metal object.
Mm-hmm.
Or any magnetic object, I should say. She's basically Magneto. She can like literally, like her attack of choice is to use fucking like 100 yen coins to kill people. Well, not kill, but you know what I'm saying. Like,
yeah,
she defeats her enemies by basically spraying them with small coinage.
So she is herself a cluster bomb?
Pretty much. There's a whole deal where she throws a train at somebody at one point, and I always thought that was like really kind of crazy.
Hey you, catch this train! Ah!
If you can catch a dodgeball, you can catch a wrench. What? Funk! Ah!
Oh. Well, that killed a couple of minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Top 15 best magical girl anime of all time.
Oh man, giggity giggity.
Where is... Slamma-jamma?
Okay. Loading in. Magical Girls Unite. 15 of the best Magical Girl animes ever. And what's number one? Shoujo Senshi Sailor Moon. No shit. How am I not surprised? The fucking godmother of them all. All like modern fucking magical girl anime. Sailor fucking Moon. Surprise.
Cupcake, help.
What?
I can't get my crackers open.
That seems like a personal problem to me. You gotta try harder. Harder!
I use scissors.
Yeah, don't work harder, work smarter, right? Right. Anyway.
Yeah.
What's number 2? Cardcaptor Sakura. Surprise, surprise. Like, I'm not even like... I'm sure what we're gonna find out is that you and I have probably seen most of what's on this list. Because I like magical girl animes. I'm weird like that. Like, I'm a big hairy dude that likes to watch, 10-year-old girls save the world with their magic abilities.
I was about to say, be careful with your statement. That started off creepy.
I'm sorry that describing myself is creepy. I'll keep that in mind going forward.
No. The way you had described it, and then you said 10-year-olds, and then you said saving the world, like anybody else saying that statement could have put a couple different words and it would have made it creepy.
Oh, you're talking about how I modify my statement with each subject term.
Yeah.
I'm a big hairy guy who likes watching 10-year-old girls. ... Save the world. Oh, thank God. What do you think I was gonna say? I don't know.
It could have been terrible.
There's some horrible things I can say, but I don't think I want it recorded for all of history.
Moving on, next on the list.
Kiki's thinking about it now. What could have Cupcake possibly said that would make it worse? I'm wrong. My very existence is a perverted statement on the world. Giggity giggity. How old you say you were? 16. 18. All right. Giggity giggity. That's all I remember from fucking Family Guy. Is that fucking scene where they invite I can't even think of his name now. They invite him over. They invite him to some girl's party. He goes, "How old are you?" 16. Mom, I like where this is going. Giggity giggity.
To the popular chicks party, Lois 6. Him on them for making fun of Meg.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah.
All right.
One of the few times she wasn't a dick mother.
Surprise. So we have Maho Sojo Madoka Magica. Oh, so it's Madoka Magica. Let's break the cutie. That's all I have to say. Let's break the cutie. I continue to state that they could make a killing if they just made a universe where nothing happened and they were just girls going to school. Just because most of the fan base would pay to see that. Hell, I'd pay to see a fucking post-Kill-la-Kill slice-of-life anime about Setsuke and Ryoko, or whatever the hell her name is, I can't remember.
But we can't have everything we want.
Yeah, that universal healthcare is never happening. I hate to tell you this.
Shut up!
I went right for the throat with that one.
I have health insurance. Sort of.
You have better health insurance than most of us.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, I mean, Madoka Magica is cool in that it deconstructed and reconstructed what a magical girl anime should be about. It's basically like Through a Mirror Darkly Cardcaptor Sakura.
Mm-hmm.
That's the whole thing with Sakura. Like, she has a great life. Her brother fucking looks out for her. Her dad's this big, goofy, nice guy. Her best friend is
/ cousin?
her second cousin, technically.
Second cousin, yeah.
Because her mother and her friend's mother were cousins. So that means that technically they're related.
Mm-hmm. And it's apparently a family trait to be obsessed with the other side.
Yeah. And the fact that her friend's mother is still pissed at her father for marrying her mother.
Which is why they didn't know they were related in any way for the longest time.
Yeah, I love that when you finally meet Tomoko's mother, and she's just like, "Oh, your mother was my best friend in high school." Best friend? What? And then she pulls out the photo album, and it turns out that they're family, and it's like, oh, that's the jeez, oof. Or when she spends that 1 month in the summer with her grandfather without ever knowing it's her grandfather.
Yeah. This is not a well-connected family.
I think it was basically a whole disowning of her mother when she married her father.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, like, I think it's Fuyutsuki? What the hell's his name? I know I got that wrong. I know I did. I can't think of the hell his name is. Is it Fuyutsuki Kinomoto? Can't be. Toya. Fujitaka! Jesus Christ, I'm sorry. It's been a while since I've watched it. Fujitaka. Because he has like the most generic Japanese name. It's like somebody being named John Smith. Or John, more explicitly. Okay. Now we have Magical Girl Lyrical Nahona, which is
I haven't
cute.
been able to watch yet, so sad face.
It's Dragon Ball Z with magical girls.
Well, yeah, we've talked about it before.
I beat people and they become my friend, right? Vegeta, shut up. I don't have really much to say about that anime. I like it a lot, and I'm really sad that after the second season they didn't bring it over anymore, because I would even buy it undubbed because it's that good.
Mm-hmm.
Although I would love to see seasons 3 through 6 get dubbed, because adult Nahona is just great. In the first 2 seasons she's a kid, but after that she's an adult, and it's a whole another kettle of fish when she's an adult. Alright, cute high Earth Defense Club love.
This needs to not be on this fucking list, 'cause that's a magical boy show.
What?
It's handsome high school boys who are superheroes in the style of magical girls.
Okay.
That's it. That's the entire thing.
So it's just a distaff counterpart type deal?
Yeah, but it's not even done that well. It's every trope you can think of, not even done like poorly spoof, and there's plenty of magical guy shows out there already. I have issues with the show, if you have not noticed.
I know nothing about it, but apparently it was a shit show.
Oh no, plenty of people love it because it's cute anime boys.
Oh, what was I thinking?
Anyway, moving on.
Shugo Chara, which I know nothing about, but it looks cute,
It involves eggs.
Well, is this the one where she has like the little like sprites that follow her around that allow her to change?
Yes.
I watched like one episode of this and thought, what the hell am I watching?
It's very confusing at the beginning, and I have not watched all of it. And sometimes the situations make me go, what? Are you just ignoring what the fuck she just said? 'Cause, she in no way wants to do fucking any of this, and is ignored constantly for it. And not in like a positive you can do it sort of way, because yeah, she can, but when she's asking you not to present the powers in normal day situations and you ignore her, it's kind of dickish. So it's a kind of show.
It's a meh kind of thing.
Meh. Essentially, there are sprite eggs and people are battling over having them.
Okay.
That's probably a very simple version of the plot, but you can pass on it.
Yeah, I don't have much to say because I don't know much about it. Then we have Princess Tutu, which I've watched. It's interesting, weird, kind of fucked up. I don't have strong feelings about it. Like, it wasn't so bad that I couldn't finish it, but I remember thinking, like, Raid had really strong feelings about this show. I was just kind of like, it's okay.
I don't know about the dubbed version, but I really enjoy Princess Tutu. It uses, classical storytelling / stage play tropes in a magical girl sense. So it's a really deep, complex story, but not so much that no one can just look at it and kind of get it.
Mm-hmm.
That and I love ballerina outfits, so
Oh yeah, they're fun.
they're adorable as shit. And the fact that she's a duck.
Thwack, thwack.
Mhm.
Full moon, or searching for the full moon. I know nothing about it.
12-year-old Mitsuki Koyama, with dreams of becoming a singer, is diagnosed with throat cancer. Well, that's off to a great start. Her dreams are shattered until she comes in contact with two apparitions of death who inform her that she has 1 year left to live. She decides with determination that she's going to do everything she can to make her dreams a reality before it's too late. However, they try to stop her and strike a deal with her. If she agrees to die peacefully, they will help her become a singer. They then give her the ability to transform into a 16-year-old so that she can meet the age requirement of the audition she was trying to attend. She decides to go by the stage name of Full Moon and wins over the judges. So the magical anime is filled with heartbreaking realization of life and death and how determination and willpower can help along the way. So this is more a magic girl show and not magical girl show.
Mm-hmm.
In the more traditional sense. I mean, that sounds like an interesting plot, but I don't think I've ever seen this.
It just seems strange to me. I don't know. It doesn't seem bad, but
No.
it feels like it's got an obvious sad ending, given that she's dying of throat cancer.
Well, yeah, eventually she's gonna die, but I mean, I suppose everybody is, but at least she gets to be a singer? Question mark? I don't know.
Dot, dot, dot. Well, Next is Pretty Cure,
Mhm.
which I have no feelings on because I hear it's really good, but I've never seen a dubbed version, so I've never watched it. So
I've seen dubbed versions of some of it, but there is a lot of it, and only some sorta connect, so if you want to see pretty colors, watch it.
Oh, okay.
If you can.
Shin Shiryuki Hime Densute Prettier. Just Prettier. Okay. Yep. I've never seen it. I've heard about it, never watched it.
I don't think I've watched it either. I mean, it's kind of more of a... Isn't it like a medieval? No, wait. Hang on. Let me Google it quick. Before I talk out of my ass. Because it has like a vaguely Cinderella plot. Yeah, it's... Okay, essentially, family is shitty. Step family, that is. Outcasts her. Knights pick her up and she becomes part of the knights, and that's what a pre-tier is. It's probably good, I don't know.
Sounds alright. Kamichama Karen. No idea.
I don't think I've heard of this one.
Magical Girl anime tells the story of a young girl by the name of Karen Hazanono, who doesn't really have much of anything to her name. She lost her parents, her cat, and seems to fail at everything she's tried to do. She's then realized that the ring her mother had left her in death has the ability to change her into a goddess. So she meets another boy with godlike magic, and they form a solid team to defend her mother's ring and the boy's cousin from Vile, Hiro Kazuyama, who desperately want Karen's ring. Okay then.
Doing just a quick Google search, Holy crap, her face is mostly eyes. They're like hysterically big.
Really?
Yes.
Googling as we speak. Jesus fuck! That's a little creepy. Holy shit!
That's like the kind of eyes you see drawn over here when someone's making fun of anime in a show or something.
Those are gigantic. Like her eyes are like from her cheekbones down here up to like the middle of her forehead.
Yeah. Like, the
Okay.
lower half of her face is so small. Like, it's barely there.
Well, the thing is, her male counterpart's eyes aren't that large. I mean, they're big,
Yeah, they're
but
pretty
not-
normal. I mean, they're pretty more standard than hers. Like, from what I can tell, compared to most of the other characters, her eyes are just long.
She's
Well, I
staring at
don't-
your soul,
I
obviously.
don't know, I guess some of the other girls also have ridiculously large eyes. Okay. Well, I have not heard of that show, and holy crap, her face is creepy.
Well, this is the one they always make fun of when they talk about anime characters with eyes that are way, way, way too big.
I can see why.
Jesus Christ. Next is Magical Do-Re-Mi.
It's, musically based, like rhythm. It's a great, younger audience show. I mean, the dub is a little hacked up, but it's not, like, terribly hacked up. It's not like it has the most dramatic plots ever or anything. It's cute, and it's what it is.
Magical Princess Miki Momo.
That's a classic.
I got nothing. I never bothered to watch it.
Yeah. I'm not saying exclusively this, but this more geared everything towards the, like, ribbons and cute accessories for magical girls. Instead of being more like a witch.
Gotcha.
And Cupcake is slowly drifting off.
Some of us are at work for 12 hours.
So, the last two items are Daybreak Illusion and Tokyo Mew Mew.
And I have no opinions on either.
I didn't really care for Tokyo Mew Mew, but I understand why some people like it. And I haven't watched Daybreak Illusion again. It's another one of those dark animes. But it's not a deconstruction, it's just a dark show kind of deal.
Okay.
They're not pretending it's anything otherwise. So, it's not like Madoka Magica, even though a lot of people compare it to it, which is just mean, I think. But again, I haven't watched it yet. It's on my list.
They look interesting. I know Tokyo Mew Mew apparently got butchered by 4 kids.
Yeah. That might be why I don't like Tokyo Mew Mew. I don't think I've never watched the non-dub version. Just like I've never seen non-dubbed Escaflowne, so I don't really care for it either. But since Cupcake is drifting off, we'll let him go to sleepland and say goodnight for now.
Huzzah! Sweet dreams, everybody!
Thank you once again for listening to the Super Happy Fun Jabbertron Tea Party with Kiki and Cupcake. Our thoughts to those of us who still must every day exist in fear for being true to themselves. We shall overcome, we shall continue to fight, and we shall not be silenced. Farewell, my fellow internet beings.
Night, Cupcake.
Good night.
Mission terminated.